I'm Anil Kumar. We are practicing how to solve quadratic equations when they are given in terms of another unknown constant. The question here is, solve for x by completing the squares. The equation is 1 plus kx equals to x squared. This time k is coefficient of x. So let us try to solve it using completing the squares. The equation is 1 plus kx equals to x squared. We'll bring these terms to the right side, so we get 0 equals to x squared minus kx minus 1. Now to complete the squares, we need to take half of k, right, square it, and add and subtract the same term, correct? So we'll do plus k over 2 whole square minus k over 2 whole square minus 1. Now with that, we have completed the square. These three terms become a perfect square. They could be written as x minus k over 2, right, half of k whole square minus k square over 4, 2 square minus 1. So now we have an equation where x has been isolated. So whenever we complete the squares, we are kind of isolating x. Earlier we had two terms with x, right? Now to solve for x, we have to get these terms to one side. So we get 1 plus k square over 4 equals to x minus k over 2 whole square, right? Now this, taking common denominator, I could write this as 4 plus k square over 4, right? So this is how I can write. Now here is square. So let me square root this term. So if I square root, I have to do plus and minus. On this side, when I square root, I'm left with x minus k over 2. You get the idea, right? So that is how we are going to get our equation. And from here, we get the solution. We can now write x as equals to, bringing k over 2 to the left side, k over 2, plus minus square root of 4 plus k square over 4, right? Now square root of 4 is also 2, so we have k over 2 plus or minus square root of 4 plus k square divided by 2. Since 2 is a common factor in the denominator, we could write this as k plus minus square root of 4 plus k square, right? So we get two solutions for this particular equation, right? And that is, these are the two solutions. Now that is the general solution. Now let me write down a question for you. The question for you is, find the values of k, find the possible values of, I should say all possible, find the possible values of k, right, so that the equation has no solution, right? So you need to find the values of k so that the equation has no solution. So that is the question for you. Think about it. Thank you and all the best.